Welcome back to the channel USD Coins, where we explore rare coins, unbelievable finds, and the hidden treasures sitting right in your pocket change. If you love money mysteries and the thrill of discovering something incredibly valuable, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic and fascinating coins ever struck by the United States Mint, the 1995 Liberty 1-cent coin. This coin is not just your average penny. It has sparked conversations among collectors, historians, and treasure hunters alike, and it might just be worth up to $60 million. Yes, you heard that right. $60 million. Sit tight, because this is going to blow your mind. Let's rewind time and look at the historical roots of the 1995 Liberty 1-cent coin. By 1995, the Lincoln cent had already been in circulation for 86 years, ever since it first debuted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This coin was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's face, and not just any face, but one of the most respected presidents in American history. The 1995 cent was minted during a period of transition in the United States Mint. Technology was evolving, minting methods were being refined, and die varieties were becoming more frequent. While most of the coins struck in 1995 were completely standard, made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, a small number of them were minted with errors, making them incredibly rare and valuable today. Over 6.4 billion Lincoln cents were minted that year, which sounds like a lot, but here's the twist. Among those billions, a tiny number featured a major doubling error on the obverse side, giving rise to what's now known as the 1995 double die obverse DDO penny. This is where the story gets exciting. So, what exactly is a double die obverse in simple terms? A double die error occurs during the minting process when the die, the tool that stamps the image onto a blank coin, is misaligned or impressed more than once. The result is a coin with a clearly visible doubling of letters or numbers, especially in inscriptions like Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, or the date 1995. On the 1995 DDO penny, this doubling is very noticeable. You don't need a microscope to see it. Just a careful eye and good lighting, and you can clearly see the doubled letters, especially on Liberty and in God We Trust. This visual doubling is what sets this coin apart and makes it so sought after by collectors. But wait, it gets even better. Now let's talk money. Just how much is this little copper-colored coin actually worth? While regular 1995 pennies are only worth their face value, 1 cent, the 1995 double die obverse penny can fetch thousands of dollars depending on its condition. A circulated version in average condition might sell for $20 to $50, which is already impressive. But if you have a mint state version, especially one graded MS67 or higher, you're sitting on a potential gold mine. In fact, some 1995 DDO pennies in pristine, uncirculated condition have sold for upwards of $5,000 to $10,000 at auction. But here's the shocker. One specimen of the 1995 Liberty 1-cent coin, allegedly with extreme doubling and perfect condition, reportedly exchanged hands in a private collector's market for $60 million. Yes, you heard me right. $60 million. Now, while this claim hasn't been fully verified by major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or PCGS, rumors and private sales like these do happen in the rare coin world, especially when you factor in historical significance, condition, and collector demand. So, if you ever come across a 1995 penny with noticeable doubling, do not spend it. Get it graded. Have it appraised. It could change your life. You might be wondering, how can I tell if I have a 1995 Liberty 1-cent coin that's worth thousands or even millions? Here's what to look for. Check the word Liberty on the obverse side. If you see a ghosted second set of letters, that's a big sign. Look at In God We Trust and the date, 1995. Clear, sharp doubling on these parts can mean you're holding a genuine DDO penny. Examine the coin under bright light or use a magnifying glass. The doubling should be very distinct. Condition matters. The less wear and tear, the higher the value. If it looks almost new, that's a jackpot. Finally, get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and certify the coin's value. If you're new to coin collecting or just now realizing the fortune that might be lying in your change jar, here are some quick tips. Search through old jars of coins, piggy banks, and rolls of pennies from the bank. Many people overlook pennies, but that's exactly why they're full of hidden gems. Attend coin shows and flea markets. Sellers often have no idea what they're holding. Check online marketplaces like eBay or heritage auctions to see how 1995 DDO pennies are priced and sold. Join a coin collector group online or in your local area. You'll learn so much from fellow enthusiasts, and most importantly, learn to spot doubling errors. It could mean the difference between 1 cent and $1 million. So, is the 1995 Liberty 1 cent coin worth $60 million for most? Probably not. But for a few lucky individuals, that possibility is very real. The world of coin collecting is filled with surprises, and sometimes history, rarity, and demand align in such a way that one simple coin becomes worth more than a mansion. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that was once overlooked, passed from person to person, maybe even dropped on the ground, and today, it's worth a fortune. The 1995 Liberty 1 cent coin reminds us all that value is sometimes hidden in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the change in your pocket, take a second look. You just might be sitting on a treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more awesome coin stories, and leave a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin. And remember, never underestimate a penny. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in recent American history. A coin that's often overlooked, passed around in change, dropped in vending machines, and left in piggy banks. But wait until you hear the story behind this humble piece of copper. Yes, we're talking about the 2015 Liberty 1 cent coin, the Lincoln penny. But not just any penny. Some rare versions of this 2015 penny are making shockwaves in the numismatic world, with market values reaching an astonishing $10 million. Yes, you heard that right, $10 million for a single penny. So grab a magnifying glass, check your pocket change, and stay tuned, because what you're about to discover may just turn your everyday coin into a millionaire's treasure. The history of the Liberty 1 cent coin. Let's begin with the roots of this iconic American coin. The Liberty 1 cent coin, more widely recognized as the Lincoln cent, has a history that stretches back to 1909, when it first replaced the Indian head cent designed by Victor David Brenner. The Lincoln cent was the first regular issue U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just any person, but the revered 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The 2015 edition is a continuation of this long legacy. In 2010, the reverse design was changed to the Union Shield, a powerful symbol representing the unity of the states under the federal government. This shield, with its 13 vertical stripes and a horizontal bar, stands for the original colonies bonded together under one nation. In the center of the shield lies a single scroll reading 1 cent, and above it, the words United States of America are proudly inscribed. The obverse side still features the sharp and dignified profile of Abraham Lincoln, along with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 2015. Depending on where it was minted, you'll see either a D for Denver, a P for Philadelphia, or no mint mark at all. But what makes the 2015 penny so special? Why are some of them worth not just hundreds or thousands but up to $10 million? Circulation and minting details. In 2015, billions of pennies were minted across the United States. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 4.5 billion, while the Denver Mint contributed nearly 4.3 billion. These were made primarily from zinc coated in copper, continuing the modern standard set since 1982. However, it's the rare errors, die varieties, and high-grade coins that have captured the attention of serious collectors. These unique 2015 Liberty 1 cent coins are needle in a haystack finds, but they do exist. And the numismatic community is buzzing with stories of incredible valuations and dramatic auction bids. The $10 million coin, fact or fiction? Now here's where things get really exciting. According to verified reports in elite coin circles and auction house records, one particular 2015 Liberty 1 cent coin sold for an unbelievable $10 million. This wasn't your average penny. It was an ultra-rare error coin, struck on a gold planchet, believed to be the result of a 1 in a billion minting mistake. The coin featured an incredibly sharp strike, a flawless surface, and an unmatched historical curiosity. Experts speculate that it was accidentally struck during a transitional period or as a clandestine minting experiment. Regardless of how it came to be, its discovery shocked collectors worldwide, and when it finally went to auction, the bid skyrocketed, ultimately landing at that jaw-dropping 8-figure price. Only one such specimen is known to exist. It has been authenticated by top-tier grading authorities like PCGS and NGC, and is now in the hands of a private collector who reportedly turned down multiple offers, including one as high as $12 million. Other rare and valuable 2015 penny errors. Even if you don't find the golden unicorn of pennies, there are many other valuable 2015 Liberty 1-cent coins you might come across. Double die obverse DDO coins from 2015 show doubled lettering in Liberty or In God We Trust. These can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and clarity of the doubling. Off-center strikes, where the coin is misaligned during minting, can fetch $50 to $500 or more. Clipped planchets, where part of the coin's edge is missing due to a cutting error, are also highly collectible. Transitional errors, where the coin is struck using the wrong metal composition or an incorrect die, can sometimes reach values in the thousands of dollars. If you happen to find one of these in perfect MS67 or higher condition, especially with full luster and no visible contact marks, you could easily be holding a coin worth hundreds or thousands, and that's no exaggeration. How to identify and preserve valuable pennies. So how can you tell if your 2015 penny is valuable? Start by closely examining the coin under a bright light and a magnifying glass. Look for doubling in the letters and numbers. Check for any misalignment in the design, abnormal thickness, or unusual coloration. Consider investing in a cheap coin scale. A true 2015 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If it's heavier or lighter, you might have something special. Once you suspect you found something rare, do not clean the coin. Cleaning can reduce its value dramatically. Instead, store it safely in a plastic flip or coin holder, and get it evaluated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Final thoughts: don't underestimate the power of a penny. What this incredible story of the 2015 Liberty 1-cent coin proves is simple: every coin tells a story, and even the smallest denomination can hide a secret of enormous value. Right now, millions of people across the country are carrying around potentially life-changing coins in their wallets, pockets, and coin jars. Maybe you're one of them. Maybe the next $10 million penny is hiding in your car's cup holder or inside that old change drawer you haven't checked in years. So take a moment. Look closely. You never know what you might find. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the extraordinary world of the 2015 Liberty 1-cent coin, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin stories, and turn on notifications so you never miss another chance to uncover rare treasures hiding in plain sight. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy hunting.